Our method of attacking the enemy cities was to aim for one city, then turn around and really bomb the target away from that. The idea is to draw the enemy night fighters into the city they think we're going to bomb, and then we don't have to worry about so many will be over the target and attack us where we lose most of our planes. On this particular time, we were headed for Frankfurt, and instead of turning maybe 40 miles before we got to Frankfurt, or 20 miles, we would turn south away from there to go for our target. On account of the bad navigation, because we just started our operations not too long before that, the navigator was pointing us up to Frankfurt. Instead of turning, he insisted the searchlights floating around in front of us was not Frankfurt. At the pilot thought it would be, and no, insisted the navigator. All right, proceed, he's a navigator. As it happened, it was Frankfurt. As it happened, we did not turn. We found ourselves over the big city of Frankfurt on our own, and the enemy searchlights in front of us were trying to catch us. They coned us in searchlights, and we went through our method of trying to avoid them, turning, twisting, corkscrewing all over the place. We were the only plane over Frankfurt. Every gun on Frankfurt was just shooting, trying to force us down from one end of Frankfurt to the other. It was a sure thing that we would not survive, it seemed anyway. So we found ourselves going over Frankfurt from one end of Frankfurt to the other. We were cloned in searchlights. All those anti-aircraft guns were shooting up at us all around the place. All I see was all the exploding shells all around us, and I figured that was it. I looked at my parachute. Getting out of Frankfurt, we could hardly believe our good luck when suddenly, enemy searchlight spotted an enemy bomber that would come in to shoot us down. Our method of fighting him was to let him get in close and then turn underneath him where he is blind, circle around and get in the dark, and that's our method to keep him being not shot down by a fighter. This fighter come on in, and that's exactly what happened. We managed to get away in the dark, and now we're free of them. Now we're headed 100 miles south of there for Ludwigshafen, our target. When we got in, we were all alone. That's a dangerous time to be, because any enemy fighter around spots you right away on his radar. Finally, when we got to the target and we're not even attacked, before our eyes was fires, searchlights all over the place, shells bursting all over the place. But planes were falling down. The whole city was on fire in front of us, underneath us, lighting up the whole sky like daylight. That is the danger part. That is where you lose most of your brain. We arrived, we were so delighted that instead of being on our own, we joined the armada of planes that we had. Roughly there was 500 planes on this operation, bombing the enemy. We arrived there, we were so delighted to be in amongst our own crowd again and take our chances that we're going to be get out alive. And it so happened we did manage to get out alive.